This is Captain Black, the Hood Conservative. Today's topic, thug management at inner city events. For over 20 years, part of my anti-crime activism has been what I call thug management. That's high-risk security consulting at nightclubs, concert venues, and other dangerous locales frequented by those I uncharitably call chocolate Klansmen. Recently in New Orleans, the Mardi Gras world played host to another series of homicides involving an urban event. There are tortured explanations in the local newspaper and expositions about was there enough security. Let's be very honest. This is not, to quote one of the people in the newspaper article, the type of crowd you would expect at a Neil Diamond concert. The threat level on a scale of 1 to 10 for rap concerts is usually 15. I can remember back home being brought in to coordinate security for one club whose head bouncer had been shot, and also, based upon the performance of myself and my peers at that venue, we were asked to provide security for another venue, regrettably, whose owner was murdered after we had stopped providing security there. In these two instances, as well as the instance here in New Orleans I just referenced, the Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazis, the Tea Party, nor the Republicans were the culprits. If you do not establish a very firm presence at the onset when you come to nightclubs or other venues in the inner city, you're inviting violence. There's no other way to put it. Metal detectors are good, but thorough pat-down searches, and by thorough, I mean along the lines of what one would expect if you were meeting the President of the United States, or, ironically, one of the rappers whose concerts oftentimes brings this level of violence. We're far beyond equivocating and rationalizing for the type of lawless behavior we see in the inner city that becomes even more pronounced at entertainment venues. If you were able to run the background check of each person entering said events, you would be astonished at the number of convicted felons, persons with warrants, and/or persons on the form of some type of state supervision, i.e. parole or probation, in the house. Thug management requires the type of exacting detail to security that one would expect of the White House, for instance. Every patron is a potential threat. Every patron, not excluding the so-called VIPs, the homeboys, hangers-on of promoters or entertainers, but every patron must be subjected to thorough scrutiny. Women's purses must be searched. Female security personnel need to be there to subject women to a pat-down search. I need not go into graphic detail to tell you all the places that a woman can hide weapons where perhaps a man can. Bathrooms need to be searched to make sure that no one has left any weaponry inside a bathroom stall. For those of you who are fans of the movie Belly, think about how the nightclub takedown happened there. A young woman went into the women's bathroom, left weapons in there that she had carried in her purse. The takedown crew went inside, got the weapons, killed, and robbed the venue. So if you're not willing to exact maximum security standards, then for God's sake, do not enter the field of thug management, because either you or your patrons will end up paying a possibly lethal price.